was up to the elbow, like all the way up. What? Welcome back to Broken News. Still to come, anti-Semite or Islamophobe. Why you're one or the other, or both, but we are not going to tell you why. First, time to check in with goings-on across the pond in the latest edition of State of the States. I'm joined once again by our US correspondent, Bob State. Bob, welcome. All eyes on the USA's actions in Iran. When it comes to the Middle East, what exactly is President Trump's plan?
Oh, well, that's very sweet.
Sorry, what's sweet?
Oh, it's just very sweet and naive that you think there's a plan. You're like a little innocent child, aren't you, sometimes? Like, will this war fix everything, Daddy?
Yeah, that's a bit rude. I mean, these things don't just happen, do they, Bob? I mean, there must be a plan of some sort, laid out before.
A plan. A plan. Right, I see what you're talking about. A plan for Iran.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I've got it here, in fact.
Right.
There it is.
That's just a blank sheet of paper.
Yeah, I got it from the draw-marked Plan for Iraq 2003. It's in the Plan for Libya cupboard. In the Plan for Afghanistan office on Plan for Vietnam Street.
Well, anyway, Bob, Ayatollah Khomeini is dead, which is positive.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
No one mourns the wicked.
You're doing musical theatre in a report about World War III.
Yeah, well, just a bit of levity. It's all been a bit, but there have been celebrations among Iranians over Khomeini's death. Do you hear the people sing?
No, stop that.
Sorry.
Stop it.
But what I'm saying is that this is a good thing. Do you agree this is a good thing? This is a solid reason, for a war.
It is possible to be happy about the death of a religious tyrant while at the same time being a slightly bit concerned about the mad micro-dick leader of the free world being Bibi's bootlicking bitch and just wading into war.
Yeah, I wasn't saying...
Do you remember the good old days? Yeah, when a leader might go on telly or radio or whatever and announce that they're declaring war on another country. God forbid have some sort of democratic vote about it in Congress or Parliament or wherever.
Speaking of Parliament, criticism of Sir Keir Starmer by President Trump this week, who said, "It's clear I'm not dealing with Winston Churchill."
Yeah,
he's not Winston Churchill, and you're certainly not Franklin D. Roosevelt, mate.
Well, exactly.
He's more like Gino Di Campo. What with all the shouting and the bullying and the...
What are you doing?
I don't. But is that criticism of Starmer, which has been echoed by Kemi Badenoch and Reform, is that fair?
Right. The Tories and the frog-faced Führer fantasist Farage are constantly rubbing their nationalist nubbin over sovereignty. And then our leader makes an actual sovereign decision not to join in with a spot of illegal warmongering, and they don't like it. Make it make sense, Ed.
I can't.
Yeah, they wank on endlessly about Tony Blair following Bush into Iraq. But when Starmer actually stands up to Trump, he's weak, is he? What, because he decided not to do some illegal bombing?
Sorry, did you say bumming? That's not illegal. Bumming is not illegal.
Well, it has been in Iran. I mean, that's one of the reasons we're glad Khomeini's dead.
Yeah, totally. Just time for one more thing before we go, Bob. Surely this war will be over relatively quickly with the sort of military technology at President Trump's disposal. Let's see what he said here about it. We have beautiful missiles like the world has never seen. The best missiles. And these missiles, you fire them and you fire them at a target and they hit the target and they explode. Amazing technology.
Yeah, so very different technology to the sort of, benign missiles that you might put on display in your nan's house next to the commemorative plates or something?
Yes, Bob. Yeah. Well, we'll have to leave it there, unfortunately, and we are out of time once again to talk about Donald Trump's long-standing and comprehensive involvement with the child sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein.
What a shock.
What a lovely story. That's all from Broken News. You're up to date.